Ruhan, a humble farmer, with hands rough from years of tilling the soil and eyes soft with love for his family. Today, Ruhan had brought someone special with him, his infant daughter, Mira. Wrapped in a soft cotton cloth, she rested peacefully in a shaded basket at the edge of the field. Watching over her with unwavering attention was Shiro, their tiny white puppy, barely a few months old but fiercely loyal. Ruhan wiped his brow, glancing back often to check on Mira. Her soft coos and the occasional bark from Shiro made him smile. But something changed. The wind paused. The birds went silent. The wheat, once dancing in rhythm, stood eerily still. Then came a sounder rustle, slow, slithering, the kind of sound that makes your heart skip. From the edge of the wheat, a shape emerged. A massive snake, dark and glistening, easily over 6 feet long, its eyes locked on the baby in the basket. Silent, calculated, Ruhan's heart stopped. He dropped his sickle, his voice caught in his throat. He was too far to reach her in time. "Mira!" he cried out, stumbling forward. But the wheat slowed his legs and panic gripped his chest. At that very moment, Shiro sprang into action. The little puppy darted in front of the basket, teeth bared, barking with every ounce of courage he had. The snake hissed and reared back, clearly surprised by the tiny defender. Ruhan fell to his knees in the middle of the field, his hands trembling. "Please, protect her," he whispered through tears, clasping his hands in desperate prayer. The snake struck forward, but Shiro was faster. He leapt to the side, barking furiously, circling the snake, snapping at its tail. He kept himself between the serpent and the baby, refusing to let it pass. The baby began to cry sharp, scared wails that cut through the heavy silence. Ruhan grabbed a stone and hurled it with all his strength. It struck the snake's side, and with a furious hiss, it retreated into the wheat, slithering back into the shadows. Ruhan raced to the basket, falling to his knees as he gathered Mira in his arms. She was safe. Shiro lay beside the basket, panting heavily, but unharmed. Ruhan gently scooped the puppy into his arms. "You saved her," he whispered. "You're not just a dog, Shiro. You're her guardian." Tears of gratitude streamed down his face as he held both his daughter and the little hero close. Later that evening, as the story spread across the village, the people were in awe. They gathered around Ruhan's hut to see the tiny pup who had faced down a giant. They called him the Wheatfield Pit Guardian, a name born from courage, loyalty, and love. From that day forward, Shiro was no longer just a puppy, he was a legend.